Hello, guys. Welcome to Suzzy-Mason Cakes and Events. Yeah, I'm actually here to address a group of people, young persons that want to start a skill. They want to learn a skill, actually. Do you understand? Why I'm pointing at this group of persons is that there is always this doubt, there is always this fear in this set of people, most especially those that are from poor background, one, those that just left school. Now, there is a great fear. If you see the person, fear dey catch am. What will I do? What will I do with my life now? Now I finish WAEC, what next? I will write JAMB. But my people are not capable, this and that. They say that I should learn a skill. Everybody is learning skill. Chiamaka now have a skill, Emeka has a skill, this one, Amara, Oluchukwu have a skill. It's remaining me. Which skill am I going for? Why I'm making a point on this post is what a lot of people are learning a skill they are not good in. This is not your calling, but due to the fact that your neighbor's daughter, that's your friend, learns this skill, you want to go and learn it. Why not check yourself? What am I good at? What do I derive joy in doing? That is the first point. Do you understand? You need to have a vision. Where am I really heading to? This job, if I'm doing it, will I ever be happy? Do you understand? I've always told you guys, if you learn a skill, that doesn't mean that it's that skill that will feed you for life. If you can discover something later that can provide you money, but this is something you do with joy. This is something you do out of you're happy doing this thing. Do you understand? So you need to first of all discover yourself. Do you understand? You need to what? Discover yourself. Discover what? Yourself. When you discover yourself, I have interest in art. I like drawing. I like sketching. Then you go towards that direction. Do you understand? I want to bake something. I always want to bake something. You go into confectionaries. I love cooking. I love cooking. You go into it. I love everything about building, that kind of thing. You go into it. Don't start a skill because somebody started it, because you saw somebody interested in it. Now, before you register for a skill, try and visit those centers. If you like hairdressing, if you tell yourself, okay, I like hairdressing, try and go to that hair salon. Tell the person, I just want to sit down, and don't tell the person what you are there for. Do you understand? You can tell them, I want to make my hair. Sit down there and observe. See how this being done, the things they do. This, stop looking at the beautiful shop, the money coming. Look at the job itself. Watch that lady making your hair. Calculate how many hours she has been standing. Calculate the appointment. If you assuming you told her yesterday that you'll be coming today by so time, she was there before you. Do you understand? She was even the one calling you. When are you coming? Do you understand? These are the things you check in that skill before learning it. So you can tell yourself, can I do this thing? Most of you jump into a skill without knowing what it takes. Do you understand? Some people come and register confectionaries, blah blah blah, because you see people posting cakes, doing this one, doing that one. It's fun. It's not fun. Those cake they post online took hours. You see somebody standing, needing fondant, spreading, creativity, thinking deep, doing a lot of things, mixing. My dear, a lot was done. It doesn't just on those social video. We have edited it. The suffering part don't come up for that video. Wetin you dey see na finish work. Do you understand? Visit a confectionery shop, sit down. Do you understand? See how they do things. But you're that your friend that is already learning it. Ask, how do you people? You see her coming back from work tired. She say, you are stressed out. Today work, no be small thing. We'll do this one, we'll do that one, we'll do this one. If I don't even tired. Okay. Normal, let's say Saturdays and Sunday, your mother can call you up on Sunday. Alpha, come. There's something. You go and bake. You be like, your mother they call you on Sunday too. Now, that's what it takes to do the job. The job can come up anytime and you deliver. So why don't end up looking at what you post online? You do this one, you do the other one, and that's all. You post a nice video on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. You be like, hey, I love this. I want to learn this. Ask first before you know whether if you do that work. Do you understand? You see somebody posting POP, you finish POP, go there, make you see as they dey take do POP. Make you know whether you fit do am. Now, if you have discovered yourself, make investigation. That's what I just talked about. Investigate. Investigate. That's going to that place, seeing how this job is done, or ask somebody else that is into this job. How is this thing being done? You can get information from that person. After that, now, where do I learn this job? Where do I learn this skill from? Where you will learn this skill from, number one is what you consider, you check, who am I learning it from? You reside in Abuja, you want to learn a skill of 1 year, you now go to Port Harcourt because you want to learn a skill. Do you understand? You don't have any sibling, you don't have any mama, no papa in Port Harcourt, just because of that skill. Now they are charging you 800,000, 500,000 naira for you to learn, or even 200,000 naira for you to learn. Now you have to rent a house, you'll be transporting yourself, you'll be doing this because you want to learn that skill. Now, before you finish learning, making all your calculation to learn that skill, you will discover that what? It's up to 1 million plus, which is beyond. No, before your papa will bring that kind of money, come send you go Port Harcourt, go learn am. My dear, check around. There are people around you that are into it. No area you're living now that there is nobody that is baking, no carpenter, no tailor, no hairdressing. Learn from people around you. Learn from people around you. Unless you are buoyant enough, you that just finish school, you don't even have, you never chop well finish. Even the money, the fee, the registration fee is high for you. You are thinking of going far to go and learn it. How is that possible? Learn from people that are what? Around you. Now, what you learn from people that are around you is what? You learn the basics, the principle guiding that business. This person is a tailor, you learn how to pass a thread. You learn how to pass a thread in what? In the mouth of your pin, how to step on, how to cut, how to. If you're through with that, you have gotten the basics from that person. Now you want to start your own. How do you go about it? You go for an upgrade. By that time, you're now matured enough, you're now receiving little job. With that skill, you learn from that person. Even if that person is not a professional and all that, you have gotten that information from that person. You will start earning immediately. You will start earning immediately with that amount. Do you understand? And start earning immediately. So you save up money, go for an upgrade. When you go for an upgrade, you start, if you're a tailor, you start sewing a very, very sharp, luxurious designs. Do you understand? If you're a baker, you go for upgrade, you start doing extraordinary things. Even the person you learn from will like, this my student have gone far. Really? Kudos. Stop putting your hand very high. I want to learn from snowflakes. I want to learn from Jipu. I want to learn from cake piece. I want to learn from final touch. Beginner class. If you go final touch class, what you want to learn? If you, as a beginner, you go snowflakes class. If he's talking, you will not understand. Your brain never reach in that level. If you want to learn from drip will say, oh yeah, do this one. You don't know how to do it. It's like you will not even see drip if you want to go and learn from. You will direct you to somebody you will go and learn from. After learning, you will now come for upgrading in our class. You know, that kind of thing. Because of what? These people are dealing with masters. These are masters class. They handle masters class so that when they are talking, you'll be understanding. When they are talking, you'll be understanding. You'll be flowing. The link will be there. You understand? So as a beginner, look for somewhere around you. Get the basics. Know how to make use of a skill. How to make use of what is it called? Mixer, measuring spoon. How basic recipes. How to make it balls. This, that. If you're not going for an upgrade, you know what you're upgrading on. You understand me? Now you have started learning. Register around your location. Now, if you register around your location, you gain the basics of that skill. You can now go to US and do your